Hi, my name is Chris Pinyan, and my game is called Clear the Decks. The theme is inspired by the USS Constitution, the movie Master and Commander, as well as the book series, the Horatio Hornblower BBC series and book series, and a lot of nonfiction reading about the War of 1812, the US and British navies, and the Napoleonic Wars. The games can be played solitaire or as a co-op game by 2 to 4 players. The setup of the game is you would choose, based on the difficulty and the length of the game that you want, a ship made of 2, 3, or 4 stacks of cards. You would figure out what cards are going in based on the grid and the rulebook, and that would tell you what combination of structure cards, such as the mizzen mast. You've got crew cards, such as the lookout. These are oversized cards for demonstration purposes only. The medium cannon, so the guns also. You also shuffle in event cards. These are typically bad things that would happen to the players to represent the chaos of ship-to-ship naval battle. The player is going to have 3 cannons, an 18-pounder, a 24-pounder, and a 36-pounder. They'll have different kinds of ammunition: chain shot, round shot, grape shot. They'll also have officers, marines, and tactics in their hand. The way a turn operates is you would look at the guns that you have ready, you would look at the ammunition that you have on hand, and then you would look at the cards on the enemy ship deck. So for example, the mizzen mast, it can only be attacked by round shot, that's an R, with a 24-pounder. But you could use a 36-pounder and use chain or round shot. I tried to keep the physical aspect of the game logical based on actual naval warfare. So, for example, taking out the mast, you would use round shot from a heavy gun. But if you were shooting at a sail or the rigging, in that case, you would probably use grape shot or chain shot. Any card that you destroy on the enemy ship, you would check to see if there were a follow-up benefit, a consequence. So in this case, with the mizzen mast, you would check the blast symbol there. And, as one would expect, if you destroyed the mast, you could remove the nearest sail or rigging card. So you would look at the other stacks of cards here, and that would tell you if you got that card as a bonus. It's a way to slightly balance out the difficulty. If you have more stacks, the game is harder, but you have more of an opportunity for those bonuses. So any cards that you destroy are removed. Any cards left get the counterattack. Borders will assign borders tokens. Guns will assign damage tokens to your cannons. And those are all predetermined by an attack priority card. So the players don't decide what the enemy ship does. After the counterattack, you would then flip over any cards that were now face down on the enemy ship. The ultimate goal of the game is to get down, and at the bottom of each stack is a hull card and a leak card. The goal is to remove the hull card from each of the stacks. There will be a leak card that will continue to harass you as you try to get through all the hull sections. If the enemy has disabled and destroyed all of your cannon before you have blasted through the hull in each section of the enemy ship, then you lose. If you blast through them and you still have guns left, then your team is victorious. The game takes about 30 to 90 minutes, depending on the number of stacks, the number of players, and the difficulty setting that you've decided on at the start of the game. I hope you will try Clear the Decks. Thank you.